So we got an interesting question this week from a young man
Yes.
who wants to know, Dr. Dotson, do women act out on their fantasies a lot or a little? Like, are we all thinking of perverted things and doing them?
Well, I can tell you one perverted thing I thought of when I was young was my wedding night, and when you think about it, and when I figured it out, it
that's
was
so
like,
cute.
no, it isn't. It's sick. Listen to this. I fantasized all of the things that were wrong. I had acne. I had perfect skin. I had thin hair. I had thick, lush hair. I had perfect teeth. I was wearing braces. You know what I mean? It was like, and I was.
So you were idealized.
I idealized myself, and then I spent, while I'm masturbating, spending a lot of time on my outfit, the wedding gown, and then
of
the
course, the negligee.
and the negligee. Oh, that was a big number. I had a lot of energy going into the negligee, and so all the while I'm fantasizing this, I'm masturbating, and then I leave the bathroom to go into the bedroom where my husband awaits me. And
present yourself, yeah.
I drop
the nightgown.
the nightgown, and I have my orgasm.
That's done.
Because I was perfect. I was perfected. And then I thought, I never fantasized him, what he looked like, what we did sexually. I was my own sex subject and object. Now, I don't think that's healthy.
No. Well, I think that's maybe something you do in the beginning because fantasy can also... And also, fantasy is things that you've done sometimes. So if you have no sexual experience, what else? You're going to fantasize what you think sex is.
So what was sexy when I was a young girl was making myself beautiful to be desired.
No, I know that's not what you're fantasizing now. I know for a fact it's a lot nastier than that.
Well, over the years, it has evolved. Some fantasies, it was a preparation for something I wanted to do.
Sometimes I just imagine like positions or people or context and scenarios.
Did you do the threesome fantasy?
Of course. And then I had this one fantasy where I would be in this really beautiful dress and I would bend forward in some bathroom and have sex with someone, and I did it.
And you did it.
Yeah.
So it's like practicing. Some of it is just to practice something you want to do, and a lot of it. Now, what I'm doing now is I actually don't want to do it.
No, yeah. There's definitely a line, and I think that comes into play when it's like people fantasize about, their partner's brother or sister or the neighbor down the hall. You don't really want to act out on those things because then it's uncomfortable, but it's great fantasy material.
So as you progress and go along, you can kind of like pervert it up.
Yeah.
As you get older, you get more perverted. It's very interesting. Yes.
Oh, the things I would fantasize in the past now, it takes a lot to get in my mind. And my, kickstart my body. It can take a lot. And then sometimes I used to worry about my fantasies because they were really raunchy, and I thought, like, people don't think about this. Like, when you see Hollywood, like, the fantasies that people put out there with, like, oh, well, thigh highs, short skirt, latex, like, I passed that in like the 5th grade. Like,
exactly.
That's over.
Well, I'm now into animals, so animals. Oh, I'll never forget the first time I fantasized a kangaroo. It was one of my best orgasms. Don't ask me why. I saw it on Nature. These kangaroos.
Yeah, if you ever want to really like twist out your fantasies, just watch like National Geographic Channel.
when they're mating, it's like yeah.
It's so raw, And sometimes fantasies can creep up, and you're like, do I want that? Because you're like, I never thought that I wanted that, and then you fantasize it. But I think that's the point of fantasy. It's taking you outside of your comfort zone.
Yes, and it's experimenting with things that you would never do, and you also are experimenting with things you might do, and so it's wide open.
That's what's fun about it.
It's wide open, right, baby G?
That's right. Right now, he's fantasizing about big milky tits.
More titty dinner. So, fantasy is open-ended. Don't worry about them. Enjoy them. It's just fun.